Welcome to the Greenyards for the 13th playing of the Waverley Cup. It's an event sponsored by Sykes which dates back to 2006. Currently Melrose leading 7-4. They've had one draw and one game was cancelled back in 2009. Well, last time out in the National 1, Gala had the victory against Melrose. What's going to happen today? We've got 7 Gala players that played in last year's match, but only 5 for Melrose. It's going to be quite exciting. Hopefully plenty of tries. To describe the action, Stuart McFarlane.
A healthy Boxing Day crowd making their way to the seats and some standing around the new look Greenyards for this Boxing Day fixture. Let's then take a look at the home side Melrose. They start with Kieran Clark at 15. They've got Christian Townsend and Douglas Crawford as half-backs. They've experience on the bench as well to call upon, as well as having their captain David Colvin at outside centre. Melrose first then to head out of the changing rooms. They of course have been holders of the tournament for the last couple of years. There's Gala skipper Ewan Dodds, and the team's now being warmly applauded onto the park this afternoon. Here is the Gala side looking to topple their near neighbours. We mentioned there Ewan Dodds skippering at number 8. Rory Howarth is an exciting fullback and will certainly want to make his presence felt. There's a glimpse of our match referee Sam O'Neill be taking charge of this fixture, and plenty of people out and about during the Christmas festivities to enjoy this action. Gala then with the kick-off down towards and inside that Melrose 22, taken into contact here by the left winger Aidan Cross. Needs a little bit of support, perhaps an out ball, but it's taken on initially by Jack Dobie into contact. Douglas Crawford over the ball at the moment. May look to try and exit with a box kick, which he does. Gets some elevation on the ball there, and that just clatters off the rooftop, the edge of the 22. Throw in then for Gala. One in the air well by Robbie Irvin in the second row. Can see the ball tucked just at the back of this maul, which is going to form. And again, Angus Dunn in there in support as well. So too now Martin Christie. The tight head prop goes in, shipped out there by Mark Amos. Crossfield kick there by Dean Keddy. Bounces favourably for Johnston. Fergus Johnston onto the fullback, Rory Howarth. And Howarth is in for the opening try. And we've just played 2 minutes of the game. Wonderful crossfield kick there from Keddy. Fergus Johnston, the bounce favoured him. He was able to round Kieran Clark. And it was Rory Howarth that was in for the opening score inside the first 2.5 minutes of the contest. Excellent Gala score. Keddy, that looks pretty good from here, and is a smashing conversion from outside the 22. Number 18 there, incidentally, is Will Owen, a late starting replacement for Melrose. They've now shipped it out towards David Colvin there. 13 outside centre, on towards Kieran Clark. Clark hats it forward, right-footed. Melrose just on-rushing players now. The kick is charged down. It's taken on there by Lindsay. Lindsay onto the inside centre. Smith is slowed up. Melrose will look for recycled ball. Out at what comes there towards Owen. Owen, who threw the ball in at the line out, finishes off an excellent move. Well executed stuff here from Will Owen. 11 minutes gone and Melrose are back to within 2 points. The kick charged down, picked up there by Lindsay. Had a lot of work to do with the offload to Smith. Then it was quickly recycled. In went Colvin. He was able to feed the ball on towards Owen, and Owen crashing over from close range. Kieran Clark, he likes those opportunities to add points. Ball back now with Kieran Clark, the fullback. Some green plane to run into. Past Christie, past Josh Irvin as well. Slowed up eventually though. Good crossfield tackle coming in there from Fergus Johnston. Ball made available. Rudy Lindsay over it. It's out towards this left-hand side now. Melrose trying to play it in close quarters. Gregor Lindsay taking the ball into contact. Mopping up is Douglas Crawford. Little offload there brings Rory Lindsay into play again, right on the halfway line. Back with the scrum half, Douglas Crawford. His options towards his right-hand side. Townsend, Smith, his kick is charged down. Now an opportunity here for Ben Gill. Needs some support. It's tackled almost immediately from Smith. And play will come back. inside the 22. Gala happy to run these situations. They like the opportunity here now on this right hand side. Fergus Johnston up and over halfway. Johnston's offload towards Howarth. Howarth, a weaving run, needs a bit of support. Johnston just to his right hand side. Support coming in now. Keddy with the offload towards Johnston. Taken on this time by the front row loose head prop Kyle Scott. Scott barges into Melrose jerseys there. Gala looking to try and mop up and recycle quickly. Number 6 is Josh Irvin. They've shipped it out wide. Keddy involved again. He just adjusts himself in the edge of the 22 as it comes back out towards Keddy. Now towards this left hand side is Ben Gill. Gill with the acceleration. He bundles his way over the try line. Douglas Crawford was the last line of Melrose defence. Let's have a look at this again. An excellent breakaway here initially from Johnston and Howarth. 14 and 15 linking up very well indeed. But here is the moment of truth really from a Gala point of view. Not the cleanest grounding of the ball, it has to be said. That conversion attempt just wide of the uprights there. A good effort nonetheless from Keddy, but not quite on target. Gala with the box kick there. Mark Amos, the high up and under. That's allowed to bounce. Johnston tried to read the bounce of the ball. Now it's taken on by Townsend. Townsend still he has it over the 10-metre line. Runs into his opposite number. Keddy slows him up. And a chance for Melrose just to regroup. It's planted back. Not the crispest of handling, but it comes now towards Archie Spencer, the right winger. In familiar territory over on that left-hand side, but looking to do damage nonetheless. Once more, Crawford. Back in field, Owen. Pass just bouncing just in front of the number 6 there. That was Craig Fairbairn. Takes it into contact again, and Crawford just mopping up on this right hand side. Advantage being played here as again Kieran Clark tries to break away from close quarters. The referee will bring play back for that offside decision. Gala again, happy to run it from just the edge of their own 22. Great acceleration from Daniel Nicholson. Nicholson up over the 10-metre line, needs the offload. Thought about using Angus Dunn there, but taken on by Andrew Mitchell out towards this left-hand side. He's been in for one try already, but Ben Gill is tackled just centimetres short of that Melrose try line. Again, Gala playing it through the hands with intelligence and a great deal of confidence. Perhaps the offload was a little late in coming there. Keddy screaming for the ball, but the long loop pass out towards the left winger, and for all the world Ben Gill thought he was in for a second try before the interval. Scrummage then for Gala. Dodds on again towards the inside centre. Nicholson needs some support. Dodds is poised and ready. Dodds spins, turns, plants the ball down, and Ewan Dodds is in for a try. Practically on the stroke of half time. Here's the experience and the strength of a number 8 who's so familiar with playing at this level. And an excellent Ewan Dodds score. Standoff now. Keddy with the kick. Dean Keddy makes no mistake. The captain played his part with the try, and Keddy adds the conversion. And at half time, it's Melrose 7, Gala 19. Melrose will get the second half underway, trailing of course by 19 points to 7. So some work to do at the start of the second half. That was a great take there from Archie Spencer, the right winger across on that left hand side, up towards the edge of the 22. Crawford supporting the ball carrier there is the Melrose try scorer Owen. Crawford goes in again. This time the loose head prop takes it forward. That's Jack Fairley up towards the edge of the 22. Once more Fairbairn this time in the back row, tackled by 2-3 Gala players. The maroon jerseys trying to marshal solid defence at the start of the second period, much to the frustration of the home side. Melrose again building phases. Townsend involved, so too the skipper Colvin. Long pass out towards this left hand side. Spencer out towards the left, and finishing things off there is Aidan Cross, coming in at a very important time, 6 minutes into the second half. The two wingers linking up very nicely indeed, just drawing in Rory Howarth. And it was the left winger Aidan Cross who was in for the home side's second try of the game. Conversion attempt from out wide. That looks pretty good from here, and is. And Kieran Clark adds a second conversion of the afternoon for Melrose. Spectators out in this Boxing Day fixture, which is great to see. Irvin does very well winning it in the line out. taken on by Howarth, and then the big Lithuanian forward galloping up towards the edge of the 22. A lovely reverse pass there from Johnston. On now towards Howarth again. Howarth looking for the offload. He's eventually tackled, slowed up by Melrose jerseys, recycled again. Ball made available, taken on by Christie. Christie's just going to be forced almost out of play. Let's have a look at this again. He was blind to who was behind him, but he did very well indeed, Johnston, to make that ball available for Howarth and continue that move for a Gala side playing with a great deal of confidence in possession of the ball. Melrose again scrapping for absolutely everything at the moment as the gap is only 5 points. Ewan Dodds on towards Howarth. Howarth, a lovely measly run from Howarth, and he's round his man. He's round the Melrose skipper, and Howarth may well have scored the try, which seals the victory for Gala. Watch it again, coming onto this ball at pace. One eye on David Colvin, the Melrose skipper. He rounded his man. There was too much for Aidan Cross to do, and he touches down for the score. Converted with some aplomb as well by Simon Fairbairn off the bench. And with that score, this game may well be won. Melrose will play to the bitter end, absolutely, as they go forward again. One of their try scorers, Aidan Cross, prods one forward in towards the 22. Gathered there by Robbie Irvin, does go into touch. Important throw in here for Melrose as it's taken long there by Logan Kirk. Comes back to Ewan Dodds. He knows time is up. Into touch. And it's Gala who will leave the Greenyards with the Waverley Cup and the spoils and local bragging rights. A thoroughly entertaining game, it has to be said. All credit to the players, but Gala are victorious today.
Boxing Day is always a great occasion, coming down to Melrose or at Netherdale. It's always a good festive affair between Gala and Melrose, and obviously we've not come out on top the last few years, but it's great to come down here and get the win, so delighted.
And you mentioned it yourself, you absolutely love the Waverley Cup, don't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, the Boxing Day it's tradition. It's been going on for hundreds of years, and you know, you've got Christmas Day and everyone enjoys Christmas, but I think the real event's Boxing Day when we get to go toe to toe with Melrose, and again, fortunately we came out on top today, so.
Great crowd. It's good to see everyone coming down and supporting both sides. As I said, you've said from a neutral's point of view, it's probably a great game to watch. From my point of view, a little bit frustrating. We've gifted Gala 26 points in my opinion, and we've had to work hard for our 14. So I think we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit in that game. But I said to the boys after the game, the average age in that squad is 18, 19-year-old. Jack Dobie's oldest in the forward pack at 21, whereas you're coming up against a Nat 1 Gala side that have been together for a few seasons, and we're in the development stage. 6 under 18s in there. Everyone else is only 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever it is. So we always said this year was going to be a development for us, and it just shows there that the guys are young, but they're getting better every week, and they'll learn a lot from that. And I think if we can sort out some individual errors, that will could have been score could have been a lot closer, and maybe could have been the other way. But credit to Gala, they put us under a lot of pressure. Rory Howarth's played well, and as he always does for Gala, and he's kicked us in the corners and run some decent lines, and he's got over the line a couple of times. So.
Of course, you got off to a fantastic start. Rory Howarth going over very early on.
Yeah. I mean, we emphasise the importance of a fast start. We've done it through the league campaign since we turned the corner and started getting some victories. So, yeah, the fast start was good. We've got a tendency to let the foot off the gas. When we get a couple of tries, we think it's easy street and we take the foot off the gas, and we've done that a bit today again. We let them back in 19-14. It was still eeksy peeksy, and then we scored a couple of good tries to finish off the affair and get the victory. Which is
Rory Howarth getting a couple as well.
Oh yeah, he's always a danger every time he gets the ball. He's what the spectators pay to see. He's just got that bit of the X factor that not many folk at this level have got. So fantastic that he's in our team and he didn't have to play against it.